brand new Sims 4 speed build today, and so today is definitely going to be a really great day just because I'm building a ranch. Yeah. I just feel so excited about this ranch just because, one, I haven't built one at all probably, and two, it's Brindlenton Bay, and I got the vibe of just wanting to build a ranch because I was on the gallery a couple days ago searching for like farmhouses and farmers to have kids with for my 100 baby challenge on Twitch, and I came across quite a few. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, I've never built one. And then moments later after that thought I had, Kawaii Stacy released a mod called My First Farm Animal. In a mod, as I thought, hold up, Stardew Valley meets The Sims 4 in a mod. I'm very pleased, and I was, and I still am. So I thought, hey, let's build a ranch with a garden on one side and on a barn on the other side in Brindlenton Bay, because it fits like the coastal, beachy, farm, rustic vibes anyway, and I went with it. And so here I am today doing that said build on a 40 by 40 lot where the Hecking household used to live. I demolished their house, I evicted them, and they live on the other side of town, across from the country club on that lot. Or probably next door to it, that small little area house. I don't know. Either way, I moved them out. I built a new house. I made a farm family, like a farm-ish countryside family. A family of 3. Mom, dad, sister, you know, the generic people that you want to have in a house. So basically, I don't know. I haven't created them yet. I just wanted to say I'm creating a family of 3 for them, for this house, and I'm calling it the Farm Fresh Family. Farm Fresh Family. What if the last name is Fresh? I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with Farm Fresh Family Home. Okay, anyway. I'm just very excited right now that I just built a freaking ranch. A ranch in The Sims 4. And I might do it more often, but in The Sims 2, but along with The Sims 4, just because the more I build ranch style houses, the better I'll probably get eventually. And I wanted to attempt to try Avalon Sims, or just Avalon Rosa here on YouTube, her open window tutorial that she did on her channel. And I want to try it out in a build one day and see what I could do with it, because I want to build some type of an abandoned like plot, like a plot of land basically on a 64 by 64 lot, using that said tutorial along with like some other tips and tricks that I've learned on my own free time, and see what I could really do, because I love building abandoned things. And ever since said, now that we have like Jungle Adventures and Strangerville, like, and also vampires and a little bit of Get to Work, those 4 packs alone make the best post-apocalyptic builds of all time, because the flooring from Jungle Adventure, all like the grunge style industrial stuff from Strangerville and Get to Work go really hand in hand together, alongside with all the cracks and the webs, and along with more scratches on the wall, like the scratch on the wall from vampires, and then there's like a cat clawing scratch on the wall from Cats and Dogs. And I want to utilize all those things for my big build of 2019, because Lord knows I love me some I love the apocalypse, from like The Walking Dead, the video game, and even the TV show, and they're both ending, which I'm very upset about. But you know, I want to live the dream. I want to live that dream in The Sims and see what I could really do, and then move on with my life playing Red Dead Redemption and build a Western apocalypse world, or lot, whichever comes first, whichever one's faster. Probably a lot. Yeah. I have not recorded a voiceover in like a couple days, and I feel out of it. I feel out of practice, and I need to do it more often. So I'll probably spend the rest of the day recording videos, and my voice might be tired by the end of the day, but that's totally fine. I'll just get used to it. It'll be okay. Because I have, 13 videos recorded, and I haven't uploaded any of them because 1, I've been sick, 2, I've been busy with school, and 3, I just didn't have the time. Like, I had the time to record them, but I just didn't have time to, do the voiceover or edit them or upload them or schedule them like I usually do, because I cannot believe last semester I was on the rise and grind, uploading like literally every single day with all these videos that I had. Now it's second semester. I'm like failing at life. I'm failing at YouTube and I don't like it. I like having a consistent upload schedule of like every other day or every day basically, because I have so many videos recorded and I want to provide you with that content, baby, content. I watch a lot of Alicia Marie and Remy Cruz or Remy Ashton. You know, the YouTubers in the world. I watch a lot of their videos and I listen to the Pretty Basic podcast like every single Wednesday, every day, like, or every week basically. And ever since that Remy used content baby content for I think it was Bumbleboy or whatever, I don't know, but no, I think it was. Either way, you probably don't listen to their podcast either way. If you do, let me know. They're amazing. Ever since she used that phrase, I've been using it too. I love content baby content. Okay, enough of that. Either way, I just love making videos so much that I just want to upload them as I record them, because the more I do it, the more I get excited to do the next video. Like the next video I'm going to record is probably, I think I have a cast video going up tomorrow because I already recorded that voiceover, and it's a Sims 4 cast, and it's based around, you know, computer programming and, you know, being a computer whiz. Her name is Holly Rossi. I'll explain that more in tomorrow's video when you see it. And I just personally love that sim on how I created her. And then afterwards, probably like next week, like probably like next week on Wednesday, I'll have a creative sim video of in The Sims 4 for this specific house called the Farm Fresh Family, for their Farm Fresh Family home. Yeah. I love that phrase. Farm good and fresh, farm fresh family home. Yeah, they're called the Fresh Family for their farm fresh family home. Anyway, that's the whole thing. That's my whole spiel. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. The dining room is actually very open, like it's very large. Like once you walk into the front door of this house, you'll have like a foyer area, and then you walk in the other door, you see the dining room. And in that dining room is, on one side, on the left side is the parents' bedroom with their bathroom, and on the other side in like the dining room area is like there's a door where the next bedroom is at for their kids' bedroom, and then you walk into the kitchen, and then on the other side is the living room. In the backyard, I have a gardening plot and then also a barn plot as well. I was gonna make the barn like very extravagant and big, but then I thought, you know, let's make it small because it's gonna be for your farm animals, and it's gonna be easy that way. And I normally don't really make barns, but I want to make an entire barn that's fit for like a lot of farm animals for Kawaii Stacey's My First Farm stuff, and my first farm animal. Yeah, so I want to try and use that mod and see what I can really do with it, because I was going to upload a review video a couple days ago for that mod, and I'm still going to do it, and I still have to record it and upload it so you guys can like see what my thoughts and opinions about it, because we don't technically have farm animals in The Sims 4, but the good old the Kalino made so many farm animals on the gallery. That person, she is so creative at making unique animals. Like she has made cows, deers, lions, all the things, all the animals. And with Kawaii's mod, you could like sell your farm animals like produce. Like you can sell like milk, eggs, all the things basically if you wanted to. And with that mod, you can make money just by gardening and farming and being your own farmer. Like Stardew Valley basically. Oh, please. I'm excited because I believe that Dr. Gluon and then somebody else with him made like a Stardew Valley meets The Sims 4 save file, or it was like one plot of land. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was like an actual big giant lot of Stardew Valley. I'm gonna look up online, probably on Tumblr. I hope someone had made an entire save file of Stardew Valley, because I physically want to play Stardew Valley meets The Sims 4. Have little special events like, you know, Easter egg hunt, because we have, you know, the Easter egg hunt eggs in The Sims 4, and like literally everything that is in Stardew Valley we basically have in The Sims 4. So why not do it, right? Of course. So nevertheless, I'll try to attempt it, see what I could do with it, try it out, and make a lot of money from selling my animals' produce. Yeah. So let me know in the comments below, how is your day? If you got into this point of this video, which probably no one has, because I haven't uploaded in like 84 years, but I still want to say, how is your day? Let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know how your day is doing. What is this lovely Friday going for you? Are you excited for summer vacation? If you're in school, let me know, because I can relate. I'm a college junior, about to be a college senior, living my life as a UX UI designer. That's my major. Well, it's called interactive digital media, but it's basically UI and UX design. Graphic design, but more advanced. You know, college is so weird when they're like naming their degree programs and their classes. Like, it means one thing, but they want to explain it to the fullest extent, which I don't understand why. And plus, college is so expensive. Like, I just don't like paying for things. I just like, you know, getting scholarships, which I get them all the time. But still, it's just like, why so expensive? They change the tuition every single year, knowing the fact nothing has changed, but they just up it, you know, $1,000 more. It's fine. I want to rant about college one day. I might do it in a podcast one day, whenever I make one. Who knows? Should I make a podcast? Let me know. I'll put a poll in this video, because we have a poll system in the videos, in like on YouTube. So I'll do a poll. Should I make a podcast? Yes or no? Yeah. And also why? Leave in the comments below. That, you know, question of the day. Should I make a podcast? And why? Like, what should it be about? Let me know, because I'm a good planner. I love marketing. I love social media. I could literally plan this all out in like 2 months and like get started with it like right away. So simple, so easy. But podcasting is not that easy. It's very hard. I've noticed. I've tried it once, never released the episode, but you know, it's whatever. I talk to myself like a lot, like every single day when I'm recording voiceovers for YouTube, and also talking on stream, which I do like quite frequently, almost 5 times a week, which is a lot. So why not make a podcast about my life and then what I do for a living and what do I do for all these different things, and see what people think. Like, honestly, I'll have structure to the podcast and like talk about topics like what's on my mind that I wouldn't normally talk about on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, because I feel like with YouTube it's a lot more pressure. Like, I don't know, when recording videos and uploading them, you have an audience, and like that said audience could be very critical, like very harsh, and like, you know, like to be judgmental about literally every single little thing. Because I've talked to my friends about this like a lot, and they've noticed it, where they have like very judgmental people come onto their comment section all the time on YouTube, but on Twitch is a whole different thing. It just makes perfect sense, because like it's a different audience. But it's like YouTube, I feel the pressure of like having to be, you know, happy and excited and bubbly all the freaking time, but I'm not that person all the time, even though I sound like I'm excited and pumped up, which I actually am pumped about recording videos and The Sims. But like having to put on like, you know, an exciting mood all the time isn't really healthy, and also mentally not healthy either, because if you're always trying to be happy, you're not going to be happy every single day. So like, honestly, I'm happy all the time, but then I have like some days, like I have low days and I have high days, and like it's like, I don't know, I feel like I can explain it more in a podcast episode, because it's more chill and more relaxed and much easier. And I treat these speed builds as like podcast episodes for some reason. I don't know why, but I just ramble about literally anything and everything, and there's no structure to it. And usually I talk about the build like at the beginning, and then I ramble on to like the rest of the video, which sometimes can be a little bit of annoying, because I don't talk about my process at all, about how I'm building, how I do all these different things, and it becomes a bit of a jumbled mess basically. So I want to probably start doing like tutorial videos about building. I used to do them like 2 years ago, or probably, yeah, 2 years ago. I used to do build tutorials, and I stopped them because, knowing me, I talk a lot, and it becomes to the point where I can talk off topic quite frequently, where I want to have like a structured tutorial video where I explain from like step by step how I build my houses for one part, how I decorate my houses for one part, how I, landscape, how I, you know, clutter my houses, like how I generically like furnish my houses. And then how do I make my houses look more lived in like a different part, like 2 separate parts of furnishing. And then a part for landscaping, and a part for roofing, a part for like layouts, and all these different things. It's basically like Kayla's Builder's Bible, but in my version of how I do things, because everyone has like a different building style compared to others, and I build weird. Like I build from like, traditional houses to suburban houses to like modern houses whenever I want to do them, or I build apocalypse, rundown, messy builds that make no sense, that could probably be lived in, but needs a little bit of a touch up, basically. So my building style is all over the place. I don't have a one generic building style. It always changes for me, and I can never really tell people how I build because it always changes, and I can never really tell people how I create my Sims because it always changes. I don't know why, but it just happens. And I watch like a lot of like, Aslan Sims and, Simlissy, and like all my favorite builders that I watch on YouTube, and I see them like live stream a lot on Twitch, and it makes me happy to see them like how they go through their builds, like how they build, like their building process and everything, and how I can like incorporate that into my building style, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but it's okay. But I do want to say one thing. When I was watching my friend Rosa, Aslan Sims, her video, she always talks about like this red block, OMSP CC block that she uses in her builds to make her houses more cluttered and more personalized. And I'm like, hold up. I do the exact same thing, but I don't use that. I downloaded it, and I'm just so excited to start using that more often. So I will leave the link down below in the description if you guys want to check out like the CC block, this like red CC block, because initially it's custom content, and you can like basically, it has so many slots, like so many like freestyling slots on that one block, where you could like place it onto the wall to the height of whatever object you want to place it at. Like let's say you want to use that block, like you want to clutter up like a fireplace, and it like this fireplace only has like 3 object slots, and you want to place more objects onto it to make it more cluttered and more homey. So you take the block and you place it onto like the wall to the height of where the fireplace like shelf is at. You take that block, put it next to it, you place an object onto the red block, and you do whatever. You take that object and you slide it over to the height of wherever the shelving is at. That probably made no sense. I don't know. I don't explain things very well, but when I do, it becomes out quite good. Like most of the time. Most of the time it comes out good. And I think I explain it more. I think I show it more when I do the bedroom. Like you probably saw it in the bedroom, the kids' bedroom that I did, where I used that red block more. And it looks pretty neat. It looks pretty interesting, but if you want to see like more of like an in-depth, more extreme style, I'll leave Rosa's channel link and also Simlissy's link down below, because they use it a lot in their builds, and they do it much better than I do because I'm very new to this actual block. So check out the professionals. I'm not a professional builder when using that object, but they do. They're pretty good. I like their builds. I've met them. They're pretty nice. Yeah. But, overall, I think the more I use it, the better I'll get. And I want to probably end up making another ranch-style house, but more smaller and compact, where I might make a grandparent-styled ranch house. That's what I'll probably do for like a save file. You know what? I always say I'm gonna do a save file. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make one today. I'll probably end up putting this build in my save file. So I'll start a new save. Put this house in Brindlenton Bay. Oh man, yeah. You know what? I'll just go ahead and put that in Brindlenton Bay on the exact same lot. Bulldoze the heckin' household's house and place this house on their lot. Move them out. Put my own family in it called the Fresh Family for their farm fresh family home. I love it. The triple F. Wait, farm fresh family home. Yeah. Wait, Frank Fresh. It should all have F names. So Frank Fresh, you know, the actual farmer. Francesca Fresh, the daughter, or the child, yeah, the daughter. And then I'm not sure like if I'm gonna make them a same-sex couple or not. I'm not really sure, but I'll just put 2 names in there. So Frank Fresh, Francesca Fresh, you know, the father and then the daughter. And then if I end up making the same-sex couple, Fernando Fresh, Fernando Fresh. And then if I make a you know, mom and dad couple. Oh no, I'll do this way. I'll do it this way to make it more dramatic, basically, because I love drama. So like, I'll make like the generic family, the mom and the dad, and then the daughter. The father cheats or whatever. Wife leaves, and then he starts seeing this other guy called Fernando. So Frank Fresh with Francesca Fresh, the daughter, and then Fernando Fresh. They get married because they took his last name. And then the ex-wife, Felicity Fresh, Felicity Fresh, Frank Fresh, Francesca Fresh, and Fernando Fresh, and their dog Felipe Fresh. Oh my gosh, Felipe! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited now. Oh, this is going to be a great build, a great creative sim video that I'm going to create. I am so excited. Ooh. Frank, Francesca, Felipe, Fernando, and Felicity. Oh my goodness. I feel so happy I could cry. I literally am about to cry because I came up with those names at the very end of this video. I'm telling you now, my videos are not structured. They make no sense, but towards the end, they kind of do. Oh. So, now that I came up with all those 5 of those names, they will all be custom content free sims that you guys can download. So there'll be no custom content, they'll be in my save file, and things will be alright in the world, but with drama. Because my save file, like if you watch my Let's Plays, or you listen to my builds, or you listen to my creative sim videos and I have stories in them, they're not happy-go-lucky, family-oriented storylines. They're actually, some of them are, but they end up being very dramatic and actually crazy to the point where like, okay, where's the book, Steven? Where's the movie? Where's the machinima video, Steven? Like, make one. I'm gonna make a book. I'm gonna make a machinima video because honestly, when I started my channel, my initial thought, I'm gonna make machinima videos like I did in The Sims 2 on my old channel, but in The Sims 4, that didn't happen because that took way too much of my time, and I didn't have time for that because I was in high school, now I'm in college, so I was like, let's not like do all these different things. But however, I will be back with some Sims 2 machinima videos. If you guys were on my old channel, it was sagaworldproductions, where I made all these type of videos and collaborations and so on and so forth. They were really fun to do. I was excited, they were exciting, and I had fun editing them because I did all the work by myself. And then I had a collaborative series called Remember Me with like one of my friends, and we did that. We're gonna make a book about it. We're halfway through with it, but then we stopped because it was like we were young children. But nevertheless, life happens. People move on. Time changes, and yeah. So I think I might actually make a book based around a Sims family. Because I don't know if you guys watch Anon, but Anon was the show that I loved and still love till this day. Diamond is a diamond in the rough. Her channel is amazing. I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother, father, children, dog, and cat has seen Anon, because the book series, but also the Sims 3 series is phenomenal. Just saying. Tucker, and then Chelsea. Chelsea was the best. I love Chelsea. I could kind of see, like, you know, Chelsea and Tucker getting together after a while. You know, I haven't watched the series in a very long time, but still, Chelsea and Tucker were my favorite characters in that series, regardless of anyone else's opinion, basically. So yeah, that's my rant, my spiel, my rambleness. But again, I say, the names are Frank, Fernando, Francesca, Felipe, and Felicity. Those are the names called the Fresh Family in their Farm Fresh family home. The 5 Fs with their triple F home. And you're welcome. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. On the gallery now. You can check it out. I had fun. I hope you had fun listening. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap up this video voiceover right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below, as always, of what do you think of this build and what should I build next. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!